For those who grew up with very little, what's something other kids had that you secretly wished you could have? For me, it was school lunches. Not because I was starving. My mom always made sure I had something. The problem was that my lunch never looked like everyone else's. Most kids opened their lunch boxes and pulled out sandwiches, chips, fruit, little snacks, sometimes even cookies. I opened mine and usually found the same thing: rice and an egg, wrapped in aluminum foil, every single day. I used to wait until everyone else started eating before I'd open mine. Then one Monday, a kid named Marcus sat across from me. He looked at my lunch and asked, "Is that all you're eating?" I just shrugged and said I wasn't that hungry. The truth was, I was embarrassed. That afternoon, I went home and told my mom I didn't want rice and eggs anymore. She looked confused. Then she asked why. I told her everyone at school had better lunches. She didn't say anything for a few seconds. Then she smiled and said, "Okay." The next morning, she woke up earlier than usual. When I opened my lunchbox, there was a sandwich, a real sandwich: bread, chicken, cheese, lettuce, and a little bag of chips. I remember feeling so proud. For the first time, I couldn't wait for lunchtime. But when I opened my lunchbox at school, I noticed something. There was a tiny piece of paper underneath the sandwich. It said, "I hope you like it. I skipped breakfast to make this for you." I didn't eat the sandwich. I just stared at that note. Then I quietly put it back in my lunchbox. When I got home, I asked Mom why she hadn't eaten breakfast. She laughed and said, "I wasn't hungry." I knew she was lying. She had given me what little we had because she thought I was ashamed of it. The next morning, I asked her to make rice and eggs again. She looked surprised. I told her, "I actually like it." And she smiled. Years later, I was in college and came home for a visit. My mom had made rice and eggs for dinner. I took one bite and suddenly remembered that little lunchbox, the same food, the same kitchen. But everything felt different because I finally understood something I was too young to understand back then. We weren't poor because my mom couldn't give me everything. She was doing everything she could to make sure I never felt poor. And honestly, Leah, that was probably the greatest luxury I